गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। सभी का स्वागत है एक बार फिर से इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर जिसका नाम है वन मार्क सोल्यूशन। एज यू नो, पिछले एक महीने से लगभग हम लोग लगातार क्लास 6 से 12 तक के लिए जो डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स हैं उन सब्जेक्ट के डिफरेंट चैप्टर्स का लाइव सेशन यहाँ पर कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट्स के साथ में। और वो सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट्स स्पेशली जो ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चंस हैं जिसमें कि आपके एमसीक्यू, ट्रू फॉल्स, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स, मैच द कॉलम, असर्शन रीजनिंग, ये जो कुछ डिफरेंट टाइप्स के जो क्वेश्चंस हैं जो एक नंबर में सीबीएसई के द्वारा और होम एग्जामिनेशन में आपसे उससे पूछे जाते हैं या जो अदर एग्जामिनेशन कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन है, आईआईटी है, नीट है, उसमें पूछे जाते हैं, उन क्वेश्चंस को हमारे साथ यहाँ पर सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट्स डिस्कस करते हैं। आज हमारे साथ ये जो वेबिनार है, इस वेबिनार में क्लास 11th का चैप्टर 1 मैथमेटिक्स का जिसका नाम है सेट थ्योरी, उसको डिस्कस करने के लिए हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं डॉक्टर अजय शर्मा जी। अजय जी, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर हमारे आज के शो में। डॉक्टर अजय सर ने एमएससी, बीएड और पीएचडी की हुई है। निश्चित रूप से बहुत लंबे समय से 1998 से ही इज़ वर्किंग एज अ पीजीटी मैथमेटिक्स और लगातार मैथ के फील्ड में बहुत अच्छा काम जो है डॉक्टर अजय जी कर रहे हैं। निश्चित रूप से इनके पढ़ाए हुए बहुत सारे जो बच्चे हैं उन बच्चों ने 100 आउट ऑफ 100 मार्क्स गेन किया है। टीचर के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट होता है कि जब उसके बच्चे आउट ऑफ मार्क्स गेन करते हैं। और बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में सर के पढ़ाए हुए जो बच्चे हैं बहुत सारे, उन्होंने 100 आउट ऑफ 100 मैथमेटिक्स में मार्क्स गेन किया है। बीटेक और एमबीए में भी जो मैथमेटिक्स है उसकी क्लासेस भी डॉक्टर अजय लेते रहे हैं। एंड he also help students to prepare for the MBA and other competitive exams like NEET or IIT JEE। सो डॉक्टर अजय का कंट्रीब्यूशन अगर मैं एजुकेशन फील्ड में बात करूं तो बहुत है। और निश्चित रूप से जो टीचर मन से जो टीचर होता है वो बच्चों के लिए इसी तरह से बहुत सारा काम करता है, बच्चों की हेल्प करने के लिए बहुत सारा कंटेंट तैयार करता है। डॉक्टर अजय का अपना पर्सनल यूट्यूब चैनल भी है जहाँ पर आपको कोई भी जो टॉपिक्स है उसकी डिटेल कंटेंट जो है आपको वहाँ पर मिलेगी। अजय सर इस समय बिरला स्कूल पिलानी राजस्थान में एज ए पीजीटी मैथमेटिक्स काम कर रहे हैं। हालांकि इससे पहले इन्होंने आईएमएस इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज, हिंदुस्तान इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज, आरबीएस इंटर कॉलेज, मोदी स्कूल, श्री राम स्कूल, जीडी गोयनका में भी इन्होंने एज ए पीजीटी मैथमेटिक्स काम किया हुआ है। सो एक बार फिर से मैं डॉक्टर अजय का इस शो में स्वागत करता हूँ। इस आज का जो हमारा वेबिनार है क्लास 11th चैप्टर 1 सेट थ्योरी मैथमेटिक्स के लिए। डॉक्टर साहब, मैं आपको हैंडओवर करता हूं और अपने व्यूवर्स से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि वो चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें। और अभी लास्ट में आपको एक फीडबैक फॉर्म दिया जाएगा जिसमें कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे। अगर आप उन क्वेश्चंस में से 40% क्वेश्चन सही कर पाते हैं तो आपको एक सर्टिफिकेट आपकी मेल आई डी में भेजा जाएगा। तो आई वुड नॉट लाइक टू टेक मच टाइम सर। डॉक्टर अजय, हैंड ओवर टू यू।
So, good afternoon to one and all present over here. See, this is the topic which I am going to start today. Sets, class 11th mathematics. Okay, this topic is according to CBSE syllabus, but although this will be the content and the mathematical portion will be same in all the boards across India, and definitely many of the content will be same abroad India also. Fine. So I have designed the question in such a way that all the students around the globe can take advantage from that. Fine. So these information already been shared. So without wasting time, let us start. So here we have the first question, that A difference B union C. What is the value of this expression? Okay, this minus sign is for difference of sets. We know difference of sets means when we talk about A difference B, we take the elements of the set A and we exclude the elements of other set. So these are the four options available here. Now, in this figure, I'm trying to explain you this question by this shaded portion. See, B union C can be the shaded portion or the colored portion here, and we have to find A difference B union C. So it means the white portion which is visible here is the required portion. Now you have to tell which option among the following is correct. Now see the first one, A difference, B intersection C and complement. So B intersection C means the right portion, and complement of that, it means excluding this portion everything. Fine, everything inside the universal. You can consider this external circle as the um, universal set. I'll use the laser pointer to point out wherever I want to focus. So guys, you will be looking forward toward the cursor. If I want to explain something, I'll point out the cursor toward that particular point. Okay. And if anybody faces a little difficulty in English, or you want to understand in Hindi, can request me. I'll explain. I'll go bilingual or explain more in Hindi. Now, second option. See, this first option, certainly it is not there, because B intersection C whole complement is all the portion except this red one. So if we subtract this portion from set A, obviously this is not going to be this white portion. Okay, this is our required portion. Now let us see the next one. A difference B. A difference B is this portion, and from that, if we exclude set C also, okay, so this is also not going to be the required portion. Here the required portion will be, see, the C option, A difference B. Okay, this means this portion, and A difference C. Okay, A difference C. And let me explain you here. This portion is A difference B. Fine, this portion is A difference C. So if we take intersection of these two portions, what we get? We get this portion. Find the required white portion. So the correct option is option C. Now let us move to the next question. Are the following pair of sets equal? We have to tell whether these two sets P and Q are they equal. Here the set P is written in set notation, okay, in roster form, and this set Q is written in set builder form. And here the elements of P are already visible, okay, 149, but the elements of Q are not visible. They are written in some properties, okay, some properties notation. This notation is known as set builder form. Everybody knows about that. And since you have done this entire chapter, so at last we are doing the questions. Definitely, if you will be requiring some clarification or more conceptual clarity, then my other videos are already there on my channel, and obviously on Mr. Asad platform. Okay, you can take advantage of those platforms. So here we see that n is what? Natural numbers which are lesser or equal to 3. Okay, lesser or equal to 3. So it means we have numbers 1, 2 and 3. These are three numbers, three natural numbers which are lesser or equal to 3. Okay guys, and here all those elements x which are square of this, okay, we have to write those such elements. So what are square of these numbers? A square of 1, we know it is 1. A square of 2, obviously it is 4, and a square of 3, obviously it is 9. So set Q also has these three elements, 1, 4 and 9. So it means both the sets have same elements. Now guys, let me clear you what do you mean by, or what do we mean by equal sets. There are two conditions. First thing is that the cardinal number, it means the number of elements in both the sets should be same. Second thing is that they should have the same elements. Then only we call the two sets equal. Okay, this is the condition for equality of two sets. So here we see that set P and set Q both have same elements, same number of elements. That's why we can say option A is correct. So here option A is here. Now next we have A and B, two sets having 5 and 8 elements respectively, then write the maximum number of elements A union B can have. Okay, this is a very good question, and conceptually we can say a strong question where two sets are having 5 and 8 elements. So let us understand that the set A has 5 elements and set B has 8 elements. Okay, these are the two sets. Then write the maximum number of elements A union B can have. So here three possibilities are there. Okay, the first possibility, set A can lie inside set B. First possibility. Second, set A and B can lie separately. It means they can be disjoint. And third possibility is that set B lies inside set A. So these three possibilities are there, and here we have to find our possibility where we can have the maximum number of elements. Okay, this is the required possibility. So when we see this particular case, first case, when set B is containing set A, okay, so B was having 8 elements. So this can be possible. Any set having 8 elements, that set can have 5 elements and entire set A can be there. So this can be possible, but here the total number of elements will be the elements in set B. Okay, so it means there will be only 8 elements in this particular case. Fine. And now look at the third possibility. Here set A is containing set B. Okay, set A was having, we know it was having 5 elements, and set B was having 8 elements. So it can never be possible that any set which is having 5 elements can contain 8 elements. Okay, it can never be possible. So this possibility is totally not possible. So we are left with this possibility and see what are the maximum number of elements here. So set A has these 5 elements, okay, as given in the question. Set B has 8 elements, okay, as said in the question. So what are the total elements here? Here we have 8 plus 5, that is 13. Why 13? Because this possibility is about the disjoint sets. Okay, they are disjoint. Fine, all other cases we have discussed. So this is the case left. So this is the required possibility when A and B union will have the maximum number of elements. So option D is correct. Next we have if A, B, C, D, E. These are the elements. Okay, remember this element is a unique element or is a special element. Fine. You know the meaning of that. Now which of the statements are false and why? This we have to tell. Now look here. When we write one more bracket, okay, what are we doing here? We are writing one more curly bracket. So you know this curly bracket is the notation for sets. So when we write one more set or one more this notation, so it actually becomes a set. Like I give one more example. Suppose we have this element A. Okay, so if we write this element A and if we insert the bracket insert this set A, then this becomes a subset. Fine, this becomes a subset. Now similarly for this notation C comma D, what we have done, we have inserted one more set of brackets. So this is a this becomes a set. Fine, so this is true, but here our purpose is not to tell the true things. Here our purpose is to tell the false thing. Okay, so this thing is true. Now move ahead. A, B and E, again we have taken the elements. A, B and E are the elements of sets, and we have used brackets, curly brackets here. So again this is what? This is the subset of A. This is also correct. This is also correct. Fine. Now move ahead. Next we have this. You know, I hope all of you understand what this empty notation means. This is just a special thing Phi. Phi is what? It is a null set, okay, having no elements. So null set, see, the correct thing is that null set is actually, okay, what is written here? Belongs to. Now belongs to means, belongs to is written for those things, those elements which are actually elements of a set. Now I give example once again. Suppose we have this A as an element of set A. So we can write set A is belonging to set A. This is the correct thing. Fine. Now if I say doesn't belong, so it means it is a false thing. Fine. So we have to find the false thing. Now since this set phi doesn't belong, okay, it is not existing in set A, so we cannot say that this belongs to notation, does not belongs to notation is wrong. This is actually a correct thing. Fine. Now again move ahead. B C D, when we write B C D, what happens here? When we write, what happens? B, C, and E. This B is an element of this set. Okay, E also an element of set, but C, this element is not an independent element of the set A. Look at this. Okay, this is actually an element in a different set C comma D. Fine. So this is the wrong thing. Okay, that is what required in this question. So this is our answer for this question. So answer D is correct for this question. Okay, so this was a specially designed question. Here you have to tell what is false. Okay, what is not right. Fine. So this thing is not right because of this element C. If this element C is existing freely in this set A, then this could have been the correct thing. Now let us move to the next question. Now we have the total number of proper subsets of a set containing n square elements. We have to tell this thing. Fine. Now if a set has n to the power 2 elements, then we have to tell the proper subsets. Okay, definitely this question need some explanation. Okay, what is subset, what is proper subsets? So let us move further for the explanation. We know that if a set has x elements, and in that case the total number of subsets for that set will be 2 raised to the power x. Okay, this is very much clear. Everybody knows about this. Now when we write the total proper subsets of such sets, so this will be 2 raised to the power x minus 1. Okay, how much it will be? It will be 2 raised to the power x minus 1. Okay, why this minus 1 is there? Because proper subsets doesn't include the same set. Okay, so for that particular set we have to subtract 1. So this becomes the total number of proper subsets. Now in this question we were given the value of x, that is the number of elements, as n square. So the total number of proper subsets for this set will be 2 raised to the power n square minus 1. So it is just we have put x is equal to n square, this value, okay, in the formula. Okay, this was the formula with us, and we have put the value of x in the formula, and we have got this answer. So our option D is correct. Next we have set A and B. Okay, these two sets are there, and we were given this thing, A union B and A intersection B, they are equal. Okay, now what does it mean when the union and intersection are equal? Okay, try to understand with the help of this figure. Okay, this all colored portion is actually A union B. Okay, A union B is actually the entire colored portion, and here this A intersection B is the green portion. Now if it is said in the question that A union B and A intersection B, they are equal, so it means this all colored portion is equal to this green portion. Fine. If it is said So what can it be possible? How can it be possible? And in which particular option will it be possible? Okay, this we have to answer. Now let us see the option 1. When A is equal to 5, it means the first set is 5. Okay, we know that phi and union B. Okay, union of phi with any set B, this will be just B in this case. Okay, LHS will be B. Now what is RHS? If we put A is equal to phi, intersection of phi with B is what? Is nothing but the phi set only. So this will be phi. Okay, so this is not equal. Equality concept nahi aa raha hai. So this cannot be possible. This option is wrong. Now similarly, when we put b is equal to 5, then also this doesn't come correct. Okay, ये भी wrong आता है. So let us put the third option, a and b are equal. When they are equal, then let us see, this will be the possibility when sets a and b are equal. It means in that case, okay, set b or a will lie on each other. So in that case, what is the possibility? Here we see a union b is also the same thing, and a intersection b is also the same thing. So for this particular question, option C is correct. Answer is option C. Now next, which of the following are empty sets? We have to justify our answer. Now let us see. B is X such that X is a common point on two intersecting lines. Okay. Suppose we have two intersecting lines like this. So obviously we know that there is only one point which is common on these two lines. Everybody knows, it's a well-known thing. Okay. So we have to tell empty sets. Okay. So obviously the set will have one common point. So this cannot be empty. So this is wrong. Now next we have X such that 5 less than X less than 6. So it means X is a number which is lying between 5 and 6. Okay, it is neither 5 nor 6, but it is actually lying between 5 and 6. And also this is a natural number. So guys, do you know any natural number which is between 5 and 6 and um, uh, which can satisfy this condition? Obviously not. Okay, there is no such element. Okay, so this is also uh, but see, this is not also not possible, but our purpose is to find the empty set. Okay, this empty set is what? This empty set is the condition where, okay, where we do not have any element. Fine. So here we see that this condition, according to this condition, no element is there. No element satisfy this condition. So actually this is what our purpose is, to find the empty set. Okay. So this is actually the correct thing. Fine. So this option is correct. Now let us move. Yeah. Next, option C. Let us see this option also. X such that x square is 45. So from here we can see what is x. What is x, guys? X will be equal to root 45. Okay, root 45. Now x is a rational number. Now do you know any rational number which is like this? No, guys. Rational numbers means all those numbers which can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. Okay, and q is not equal to 0. So integers, any integers means we know that this value is nowhere an integer. Okay, nowhere it is an integer. So this set is also similar to this set. Fine. So this set is also 5. So our answer C is also correct. So this happens beta when we have multi-correct options. Okay, multi-correct questions. And remember, in your CBSE examinations and all, multi-correct questions are not there. Okay, all the questions will be single answer questions, or only one option will be correct. Okay, so when you go for competitive examinations, there can be multi-correct questions. So take care of this thing also. This is also possible when you go in higher classes or higher level, that these sort of things also you need to take care. Okay, so B and C, two options are correct here. Now if A and B are any two sets, then A union A intersection B is equal to what? Okay, so this we have to see. So let us see, let us understand what is this. A intersection B means this green portion. Okay, this green portion is A intersection B. Now we are taking union of this green portion with the set A. This circle is set A. Okay, so we are taking the union of these two things. तो यूनियन लेने के बाद व्हाट इज द आंसर, व्हाट इट विल बी इक्वल टू. ओके, किसके इक्वल होगा ये हमें बताना है. ठीक है, दिस वी हैव टू टेल. नाउ व्हाट इज दिस फर्स्ट ऑप्शन, ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट मींस excluding this set A, rest everything. Suppose this entire thing is there, okay, in a universal set. Okay, suppose in a box it is there. Okay, that box is known as universal set. It means which is containing all these sets. It is written by either U or by xi. You know this xi. Xi is a Greek symbol which is also used to denote the universal sets. So xi or U is there. So when we talk about A complement, so it means excluding this set A, we are talking about every element outside set A but inside the set U. So will it be equal to this thing? Okay, now look at that, what we are aiming for. We are aiming for this portion. Okay, this portion is equal to what? Okay, A union A intersection B. So set A and union of this. So obviously this thing is not equal to this portion, so it is a wrong thing. Now B, what is B? This B is obviously a different thing. This can also not possible. Now set A, look at this set A, it means this entire set. Okay, and when we talk about this, so again A and intersection, this also gives the same value. Okay, so it means our option C is correct. Clear guys? Option C is correct. Now let us have next question. The members of the set S. Here we by members we meant the elements. Okay, just like members of the family, in set the elements are also called sometimes members. So elements of the set or the members of set are given such that x is the square of an integer and x is lesser than 100. Okay, x is the square of an integer. Okay, अब बताइए what can be possible, ऐसे कौन से नंबर हो सकते हैं whose square is less than 100. Okay, here when we talk about this particular option A, okay, so see this value 12, 99, these two are not whole squares, so obviously this cannot be the correct option. Fine, this cannot be the possible set. Then moving to the next option, we see 0. Okay, it is possible. 1, 4, 9. Okay, all possible. 49, 69, 81, everything is possible. Okay, this is possible set. Now look at third one, 85 and 99, they are not possible. So we have only one correct option, that is B. Okay, so option B is correct. Now look at this figure and try to answer what is the possibility. If A and B are two disjoint sets, then n of A union B, this is equal to what? Okay, this we have to answer in this question. Now see guys, we have two disjoint sets. Disjoint means if they have nothing common. Okay, you can see nothing is common here. Okay, so this is what the meaning of disjoint. Or you can say then if A and B are disjoint sets, then A intersection B is equal to what? A intersection B is equal to, this is phi. Okay, it is a null set. Okay, this is the particular meaning of disjoint sets. Now when it is like that, then n of A union B, okay, you know the formula of this, n A union B is actually equal to NA plus NB minus n A intersection B. This is the formula. Okay, but when this value is equal to phi, you know that what is the cardinal number? Cardinal number means number of elements in this is how much? Okay, this is equal to n of phi. Okay, what is n of phi? This is equal to 0. So there are actually 0 elements in the null set. Okay, so if we put 0 here at this place, what are we going to get? We are going to get only this and this. Okay, and plus sign over here. So we can see the last option is correct. Sorry, this is option D. Okay, it is typing error. So option D is correct. Now moving to next. 11th, write the following sets in roster form. Okay, we have only one set here, n upon n plus 1. Okay, very easy question. Here n belongs to capital N. Okay, this is natural number, and n lesser or equal to 4. Okay, what does it mean? Lesser or equal to 4 means 1, 2, 3 and 4, there are 4 elements, and each and every element we will write here, and the output will be the element of the set F. Okay, so let us see what are the outputs. When we put n is equal to 1, okay, n is equal to 1, so what we get? 1 upon 1 plus 1, that is 1 upon 2. Okay, so we get this element. Fine. Similarly, when we put n is equal to 2 here, what we get? 2 upon 2 plus 1, so that is 2 upon 3. So we get 2 upon 3, the second element. Now next, when we put n is equal to 3, then what happens? 3 upon 3 plus 1, that is 3 by 4. We get 3 by 4. But this 3 by 4 is not here. Okay, this is something else. Okay, 3 by 4 is missing. So this is not the correct option. Fine. You know, first and second element, okay, they are here also. These two are okay. And 3 by 4, we can see 3 by 4 here. Fine. So till now it is okay. Now let us move to next possibility. Next possibility is n is equal to 4. So when we put n is equal to 4, we get 4 upon 4 plus 1. So 4 upon 5, this is also a correct thing. Fine. So it means all the elements which can be there in this set are here. It means this is actually correct thing, and it is the required notation of the given sets in roster form. So correct answer is set B. Option B is correct. Now 12th question. In a group of 60 people, 27 like cold drinks and 42 like hot drinks, and each person like at least one of the two drinks. Okay, how many like both coffee and tea? See, this is one of the most desirable question which comes in your examination, and which teachers or the school want to give in any other paper. Okay, so there are plenty of such questions. They are word problem based questions. Okay, though the explanation of such question is like longer, okay, but I have tried here to do it very shortly so that it can be discussed quickly, and within a few seconds you understand it. Okay, so let us see by one Venn diagram. So when we do this question by Venn diagram, we can quickly do it. Now, if we do the same question in theoretical manner with the help of formulae, obviously it will require at least one page solution, okay, for this question. So let us understand this question with the help of figure or the Venn diagram. Here in a group of 60 people. So what does it mean? Group of 60 people means the total possibility or total okay, 27 like cold drinks. So suppose set A is of those students who like cold drinks. Okay, cold drinks. Okay, let me write in short. Fine, this is a set of those elements or those people, okay, which are preferring cold drink. Now 42 like hot drinks. Okay, so set B is for those person who like hot drinks. Okay, so this is for hot drink. Now when we have these two sets, it means this entire set A, how many elements will be there? In this entire 27 elements will be there. Okay, so 27 students will be there in this. Okay, and 42 elements will be there in set B. Okay guys, now each person like at least one of the two drinks. Okay, it means at all the elements A union B is 60. It means those 60 elements are there. These elements are there in A union B. Okay, no element or no student is such that which is having any other possibility. So here A union B is equal to what? This is equal to 60. Fine. So here total number of elements in A union B will be 60. Okay guys, so let us see how many like both coffee and tea. Here we have assumed that the person who like both, it means this green portion. Okay, let us consider that this portion has x elements, यानी x person are there, ऐसे लोग हैं x जिनके पास जो कॉफी प्रेफर करते हैं, सॉरी कोल्ड ड्रिंक प्रेफर करते हैं एंड हॉट ड्रिंक प्रेफर करते हैं, सो दे आर x. ठीक है, so in that case what will happen in this orange portion? It means this orange portion is about only those who are preferring only cold drink. So this will be 27 minus x. And similarly here, the person who are preferring only hot drinks, they will be 42 minus x. Okay. Now when we combine all these, okay, so 1, 2 and 3, all these three, then we actually get 60 elements. Then according to the question, we see that this 27 minus x, this first, and then x, the green portion, and the purple portion. Okay, sum of all these will be equal to 60. Okay, you know, obviously that there is outside one set, universal set is there. Okay, with this universal set will contain all those elements. But here the elements of U will not be 60. Okay, here the elements of these 60 elements will be of A union B only. Why? Because it was written that each person like at least one of the two drinks. Okay, so it means the total possible elements will be inside these colored portion only. Okay, we will not go beyond this portion. So when we solve this, we get 69 minus x is equal to 60. So here we can easily figure out that x is 9. Okay, so the correct option is option D. Okay guys, now this is very simple but a different question. X is that x is a vowel in the word equation. Okay, you know how many vowels are there in this, and you can easily write down the set, and this is equal to, okay, what is the instruction here? The instruction is equal to, this set is equal to the another set, this another set is containing all those vowels in the word education. Okay, the education word, we can see the vowels are E, U, A, I and O. Okay, here also we can see E, U, A, I and O. These are the vowels. So we see that which of the correct option is there. Now out of this we have to tell which option is correct. So obviously we have seen that the elements of set A, we have seen the elements of set B, both are same. Okay, so we can say the first option, it means it is correct. Okay, why it is correct? You see, because it was given one statement that this set is equal to this set. Fine. So equality is correct option here, is the correct symbol here. So we see that true can be written over there. Okay, so this statement is true. Now let us move to next possible case 14. Okay, now next question we have, A and B are two sets, okay, such that NA is equal to 115, NB is 326, and N of A minus B is 47. Okay, this is very important question, and very good question it is. Here we know that N of A union B is what among these four given options. So let us try to understand. This NA is 115. It means in this entire set there are 115, okay, elements. 115 elements. NB, it means this entire set B in the another circle we have 326 elements. Okay. Now what can we say about this N of A difference B? Okay, and A difference B, it means this orange portion. Okay, this portion has 47 members, okay, or 47 elements. Now this is the case. Now we have to find A union B. Okay, so obviously when such question comes, student quickly try to find this green portion, that is N of A intersection B. Okay, they try to find this value first and they apply the formula. Okay, that is also the possibility. Okay, that is one method, but I tell you the easy method here. Okay, the easiest method, in fact, the easy method says look at the figure carefully and try to guess what actually we are finding. We are actually finding A union B, and this is the all colored portion. In this all colored portion we can see that this orange portion we have already included. Okay, and what else is left? We are left with set B, and set B means, okay, this is 326, these elements. So we have to actually combine this one and 47. We need not to look at some other value, though it is given. Okay, but your answer can be obtained by adding these two values. Okay, so let us combine them quickly. 7 and 6 become 3. Okay, and carry 1, 4 and 2, 6, and 1, 7. So we have 373 is the correct option. It means option C is correct. Okay, guys. So this can be one method. Fine. But remember, guys, this method you can adopt only when you're doing the MCQ questions, where you have to just tick the correct answer. Now, if such question comes in your explanation part, or you have to write the solution in detail, in that case, you have to use the either Venn diagram or the traditional formula method. Fine. So here option C is correct. Now, 15th question, we have to write all the possible proper subsets of set A. Okay, now all of you know what is proper subset, and we have to tell the proper subsets for the set A, which is having element 5 and 6. Okay, here we see that the proper subsets are, okay, one is 5, another is this one. Okay, this one is also proper subset, this one is also proper subset. Fine, but we have to write the proper subsets. Okay, if we write one more bracket here, what are we doing? See, if we write one more bracket, what happens? It becomes power set. Okay, all the subsets if we write, okay, and we write one more bracket, then it becomes power set. We need not to write power subsets. Moreover, this is not the proper subsets, this is the same set. Okay, same set is not a proper subset, so we have to exclude this value. So we have only 5, 5 and 6, these elements. So 5, 5 and 6, these three elements will be there in the proper subsets. Now again, there are two options which are given some which are giving some confusing answer. Okay, it means the option B and D, they look similar. Okay, they look similar and only one option is correct among them. Okay, I wrote them intentionally so that you are clear about this concept. Okay, so if we write proper subsets, so they are simply the subsets. Fine, we are not writing them inside one more bracket. Look this. Okay, this one more bracket will give you power set of A. Okay, so this we are not writing here. So the correct option is option B. Now, 16th question. What is the cardinality of the set of odd positive integers less than 15? Okay, we know the odd positive integers less than 15. Everyone can figure out. Very easy question. Okay, the required elements are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. But what happens is students generally in hurriedly they write these elements, but this is not required here. The cardinality means we have to write the number of elements in this set. So what is that? How many elements are here? 3 and 3 6 and 1 7. So there are 7 elements, so we can say option B is correct. Next, write the following sets in the roster form. Okay, here we have to write the sets in the roster form. It means x is equal to a square. All those elements we have to write which are actually natural numbers and which lie between 3 and 7. Okay, so numbers between 3 and 7 are 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so these are the three numbers. So when we write these three numbers, okay, these are the possible values of a. But here the elements of this set are what? These are the elements. Okay, so these elements are square of a. So square of a means square of these values. So square of 4 is 16. Okay, square of 5 is 25. Square of 6 is 36. So we have these three elements as the required elements of the given set. Option B is correct. Now write the following interval in set builder form. So we have interval 6 and 12. But look here, this side it is open interval and this side it is closed interval. You know, open interval means the element will not be equal to x. Okay, so elements cannot be equal to 6. So here this 12 means this closed interval means elements can be equal to 12. So here equal to sign can be there. Here the equal to sign is not there. बस इतना सा difference है. So let us see. We have equal to sign at 12 here, here, and here. Okay. So this is certainly cannot be the answer because equal to sign is not here. Now for 6 we have greater than 6. Okay, number should be greater than 6 because it is the lower limit. So this is equal to sign, so this option cannot be there. Okay, now among these two options we need to think which one is the correct answer. They are exactly the same value. See, this is exactly the same value written over here, and out of that what can be possible? What is the possibility? When we talk about intervals, look guys, this is very important information to you. Whenever we talk about intervals, we are not talking about natural numbers. Okay, so we are always talking about real numbers. Fine, so the correct answer for the question is the D option. Okay, so all those real numbers which are greater than 6 and lesser or equal to 12 will be the elements of this set. Answer D is correct. The set 277 2378 can be written as, sorry, now what are the possibilities that this set can be written? Okay, you know, when an element is written more than once in a set, it means we have to write the element only once. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is what, this is the same thing. Okay, but we have to write in the simplest possible way. Okay, here the simplest possible way is this one. Okay, so 2 is appearing 2 times, we have to write only once. Okay, 7 is appearing 3 times, here we have to write 7 once only. Okay, 3 and 8, they are 1 only. So this is the best proper way of writing the elements of the set. Although these two are also equal, okay, the given set can also be written as this one, as this one. Okay, but the best notation or the simplest notation or the ideal notation for this set will be option C. Okay, if you go for multi-kite, they are also correct. Okay, they also tell us the correct answer. But here, okay, if the instruction is like that, write the set in the simplest form, then this will be the correct option. Okay, and see, according to the instruction you have to tell. Okay, I took some multi-correct questions here also. This one is multi-correct option. Okay, so here we can say A, B and C all are correct in fact. Fine, but this C set is written in the simplest possible way. Now, which of the following two sets are equal? Okay, we have to tell which of these two sets are equal. So equality means they should have the same elements. Here we see different elements. Okay, so they cannot be equal. Here also they have two elements, here three elements. Okay, not equal. Now here we have same elements, three elements, but here see 2 is written 2 times. So this set is also equal to, okay, what? Equal to a set which is having 2, 1 and 3, these three elements. Okay, why? Because we know the concept that if it's said in a set, if element is written twice, okay, so it is equivalent to writing it once. We have just seen in a question. So it is having 1, 2 and 3 elements. It is also having the same elements. Remember guys, the order of elements can be different. Okay, here the order was 1, 2, 3 in the chronological order, and here it was in random order. Okay, so this can happen in sets. Okay, elements को किसी भी order में लिख सकते हैं. Order is not important, but elements are important. Elements same होना चाहिए and the same number of elements होने चाहिए. So this is the correct option. Okay, so D, we can see 4 is there, here 3, so obviously this is not the option. Okay, so this is the explanation for that. जब भी हम इक्वालिटी की बात करते हैं तो एलिमेंट्स में दो चीजें होना चाहिए. They should have the same elements and same number of elements. Okay, when two sets have same elements, they are called equivalent sets, and when they have both the properties, then they are called equal sets. 21st, which of the following are equivalent sets? Okay, I've just told you what is equivalent means. They should have the same number of elements. जी हाँ guys, elements different हो सकते हैं. Okay, but they should have same number of elements. See, set A is having 3 elements, set B is also having 3 elements. So obviously they are equivalent. Fine, but we cannot say them equal. तो यहाँ equivalent की बात हो रही है. We have to tell which of the following sets are equivalent. So obviously this option is correct. Now let us check quickly. Is there some other option which is correct? Set C is a prime number less than 10. We know the prime numbers less than 10 are 2, okay, 3, and then 5, and then 7. Okay, these are the prime numbers less than 10. Okay, we know that, but here they are 4 elements, and here set A and B have 3 elements. Okay, so this is certainly not the equivalent set. So C, these two options will not be correct. Now let us quickly talk about D option. The set of vowels in the English alphabet. Everybody knows there are 5 such vowels. Okay, so the set will have 5 elements. So obviously we have only one correct answer. Answer A is correct. In second question, for the following sets, which of the options are correct? We know when we solve this equation, we get x is equal to 5. Okay, so only one element is there in the set. Okay, so set R is having only one element. Now set T is having elements which are solution of this. Okay, so when we solve this, we actually get the factors x minus 5. Okay, this is one factor. And what else? What is the other factor? X plus 3. Okay, why I'm writing this? Okay, just look at that. Let me explain you why I wrote this. Here we have the constant value 15. Okay, the factors of 15, we teach this thing in class 10th. The factors of 15 are 5 and 3, such that their difference, because of this minus sign, we take the difference. Difference of 5 and 3 should be equal to this 2. Okay, so we know that 5 and 3 becomes 2, so we can write like that. 2 will be writing 5 minus 3, and on factorization we get this. So quickly see, 5 into 3, 15 minus 15, and minus 5 plus 3 becomes minus 2. So here we get x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 3. So these are the two possible answers for this. So it means that T will have these two elements. Okay, these two elements will be there in set T. Now look at that. Now compare the two sets R and T. Okay, what was this? We have to tell which of the following sets are correct. Sorry, for the following sets, which of the options are correct? So R set is only having one element. Set T is having all those elements. Okay, X is an integral positive root of this. Okay, it means these are integers as well as they are positive root. But look at this minus 3, is it a positive root of this? Certainly it is not. Okay, so what we see that this cannot be the element of set T. Okay, so we have to exclude. So set T is also having element 5. So R and T both have same elements. Okay, so what is correct? They are equal. Okay, so what is right? They are equal. Okay, so it means this sentence or this statement is true. Answer A is correct. 23. Two finite sets have m and n elements. Okay, this is a competitive based question. And guys, I have made many videos for JEE mains and advanced preparation. Okay, for a set chapter and for other chapters also. You can go and check on my YouTube channel. And definitely, if you are there for amazing maths trick, okay, I'm sure you will love those tricks. Two finite sets have m and n elements. Okay, suppose sets A and B are there, which have m and n elements. Then the number of subsets of the first set is 112 more than that of the second. Okay, this is the condition given. And we have to tell the values of m and n which are possible according to this option. So here we see that if first set is having m elements, second is having n elements. So 2 raised to the power m will be the subsets, number of subsets of the first set, and this will be number of subsets of the second set. So according to the question, so what is given? So this minus this will be equal to 112. This is given condition. Okay, we are not doing anything. This is the simple thing. Now what are possible values of m and n? This we have to tell. ठीक है, अगर m के प्लेस पर हम इनमें से कौन सी वैल्यू रखें और n के प्लेस पर ये वैल्यूज रखें. सी these are values of m. ठीक है, the first values and the second values are values of n. So we have to tell that which value will satisfy this particular equation. ठीक है, so quickly when we put we see that n is equal to m is equal to 4. It means 2 raised to the power 4 becomes 16. ठीक है, 16 minus something cannot be equal to 112. So this is wrong. Obviously 2 raised to the power m with, if we put 6, so 2 raised to the power 6 is 64. 64 minus something can never be 112. So these two are also not possible. Okay, so seventh D option, it means m is equal to 7 when we put. So 2 raised to the power 7 is 128. Okay, we know 128 minus something, this can be 112. minus this other value is 4. So 2 raised to the power 4 is what? 16. So this minus 16 will be equal to 112. Okay, so this is a correct option. So we have option D correct. Now sets are given. 5 and 4 is there in first set, and 5 4 4 5 is there in another set. Okay, and the statement says that these sets are equal. Okay, so let us see, first understand the question. Okay, yeah, so this set is having 5 and 4, these two elements, and another set, while it is having these four elements, we know this can be written in the proper notation as just 5 and 4. It means these are only two elements will be there in this set. Why these two elements? Because when we write one element more than once, it is equal to writing element once. Okay, this is the property of set. Okay, we can write one element 1,000 times, even more. Okay, then also it is equal to writing once only. So we have only two elements. So a statement says these sets are not same. Okay, so look, they are exactly the same elements. Okay, 5 4 5 4, but the statement says they are not same. So the statement is false. Option B is correct. Now for this, we have two sets A and B, and we have to tell that A union B is equal to A. Okay, this is possible when, okay, this if means a special thing. It means if and only if. So whenever the other set statement is true, then this will also be true, and whenever this statement is true, then the other statement is also true. Okay, these are two possible things for if, I double f if. Okay, generally English में जो meaning होता है if का, that is if. Okay, but here this is if is having some special meaning, if and only if. So let us see what are the possibilities. A union B, this entire colored portion, okay, किसकी equal है ये? This is equal to set A. तो कब possible हो सकता है? इनमें से किस option के लिए possible हो सकता है? ये हमें बताना है. ठीक है? This we have to tell. See, A is subset of B. अगर A set completely lie करे set B के अंदर, can it be possible in that case? Will it be equal to A? No, A union B will be equal to set B in that case. Okay. Let me see. There was one more figure where I wrote sets like this. I want to show like this. Okay. Suppose it is like this. This is set A and set B. So if we say like this, okay, what can be possible? Set B is containing set A. Okay. In that case, A union B क्या होगा? A union B will be the entire set B. Okay, but here it is A. So this first possibility is not allowed. Now if the reverse of that, it means if B is there, inside set is B and this is A, okay, then what can be possible? This can be possible. Why? Because we know when the outer set is B and it is containing a set A. Fine. The figure is like this. So sorry, I wrote the same thing. Let me erase. Yeah, this is A set and the inner portion is set B. Okay, so this is the other possibility. So what happens here? When B is subset of A, it means we are talking about this possibility. B is subset of A. So in that case, what will happen? What is A union B? A union B means the common portion or the combined portion of these two sets. So this we can see this is equal to set A. Okay, so here the option B is correct. Okay, so these are not the possibilities. Fine. So here we have the correct option B. 26th. If set A is having these elements 3 and 3, 6 elements are there, then number of proper subsets of set A. We know the formula for proper subset is 2 raised to the power n minus 1. It means these 6 elements will be there at the place of n. So 2 raised to the power 6 is 64, and 64 minus 1 gives us, okay, the option C. Okay, so we can say option C is correct. Okay, 2 raised to the power n is number of total subsets, but for proper subsets we subtract 1. Okay, this is the important thing. Now symmetric difference of sets A and B. Okay, the symmetric difference of sets A and B is not equal to. Okay, remember we have to tell here that it is not equal to what. Okay, let me explain you what is symmetric difference. This is only A, this is only B. Okay, the red portion is only A, the green portion is only B. When we combine these portion, it means the colored portion here in this figure is the symmetric difference. Okay, red and green portion combined. Now we have to tell that this portion is not equal to which thing. Okay, it means 3 options will be equal to this portion and 1 will not be equal to that. Okay, we have to tell that portion. So here first one, A union B. So from this all union A union B, we have to subtract A intersection B. अगर ये white portion remove कर दें, ठीक है? Then what we get? We actually get the same portion. So this is equal to this. Okay, this is equal to symmetric difference. Fine. So this is not our correct answer, not our required answer. Fine. Now A minus B or A difference B is this one, and B difference A is this one. Okay, so this is when we take intersection. Okay, if we take intersection of these two portion, obviously we do not get something. This will be equal to 5. Okay, and this is what our required thing. हमें वही सेट बताना था जो कि इस asymmetric difference के equal नहीं है. ठीक है, so this will actually be equal to 5. ये किसकी equal होगा? 5 की equal होगा, because A minus B red और green portion में हमें कोई भी common portion नहीं दिख रहा है. ठीक है, while see this and this, when we take union we get symmetric difference. Okay, this is also the same thing. इसमें से अगर union B से अगर हम set A को remove कर दें, then we get what? Green portion. Okay, and when we see this is actually red portion. Fine. So union of these two also gives symmetric difference. So option B is the required portion here. 28. X is a multiple of 3. Okay, you know 3 infinite multiples of 3 are there, and B set is a multiple of 5. So infinite elements are there in this set, infinite elements are there in set B2. Now we have to tell what is A difference B. It means we have to tell those elements of set A which are not in set B. ठीक है, यानी वो elements बताने हैं जो 3 के multiple तो हैं but they are not multiple of 5. ठीक है, so this we know, this is equal to what? A minus B means the figure is there. No, the figure is not there. I want to show you in this figure. Here, this portion is the required portion. Okay, set A and set B. So we have to tell A difference B. So this shaded portion is the required thing here. Now we see A intersection B. This is equal to the middle portion. Okay, certainly it is not. A intersection B complement. Now what is B complement? Okay, B complement means excluding B. Okay, excluding B and common of A. So obviously this is the only portion which is equal to A difference B. Okay, so this is correct answer. While we see this is not, and this is not the correct answer. So option B is the correct answer. Now we have set A as few elements 1, 3, 5 and B. Okay, B is a set. Yes, guys. See, one set can also be element in another set. Okay, and set B is having elements 2 and 4. Now just look at which of the options are correct. Which of the following options are correct? So here we see that 4 belongs to A. Do we see any 4 here? No. Okay, but see, set B is having elements which is 4. But this element 4 was inside set B. Okay, so this 4 was not open here, openly existing here. So this is not a part of set A. Though it will lie inside set A, but it will be an element of set B. Okay, so our option A is wrong. First option is wrong. Now look at the second option. We have set B subset of set A. This will be possible only when these two elements 2 and 4 they are lying inside set A. Okay, we know, we can see 2 and 4, none of them lie inside set A. Okay, so this is also not possible. Okay, B is a subset, so these elements should lie. Just see what can be the possibility here. Just see about it. Yes, when we say about B subset A, so B subset A means the elements inside B. It means 2 and 4. Okay, they should lie here. So do they lie here? Okay, they don't lie. So certainly not possibility. Now next we have 4 is a subset of A. Now this element 4 is what? Is it a subset in the set A? Okay, it will be there only when 4 element is existing freely. Okay, so this is also not the possibility. Okay, so what is the possibility? We are left with the possibility that none of them is correct. Okay, so in most of the competitive examination, they can check this possibility that none of the option is correct. Okay, or all the options are correct. Okay, so this type of questions also comes when all the options are correct. Okay, but certainly not in CBSE. Okay, when you attempt a EEE examination or JEE mains or advanced examination, definitely there it comes. If AM is the set of letters used in the word Kolkata, okay, then M is equal to, okay, what is this? The different letters are K, O, L, A, and T. K, O, L, A, and T. Yes, exactly the same letters are there which are used in this word. Okay, now which of the following is correct? This statement is M is the set of letters of this word. So is this a true thing? Yes, it is a true thing. This is correct. Option A is right. Now let us see 31st question. Here A complement will contain how many elements from the original set A? Okay, we know that this is universal set, the outer rectangle. Set A is the circle, and A complement is the portion, the blue shaded portion here. Now from this we have to tell that A complement is, it means the blue portion, okay, is having how many elements from the original set A. It means how many elements are there which are common in this blue portion as well as in this colored portion. Okay, so this we have to tell. Certainly, there are two different portions. No element can lie in both the portions.